Previously on Madden 11 Superstar Mode, Tim Tebow. There's something magic about that guy, helping guide a fourth quarter comeback, 21 unanswered for Denver to force overtime. Then after a Bronco punt to begin OT, Leroy Jenkins, who really struggled in the fourth quarter of this one, guiding what he hopes to be a game-winning drive off of the play fake. Jenkins on the run. There's Terrence Copper. He needs one to beat for the score, but is stopped there at the 28-yard line. Jamal Charles trying to set up a field goal for Ryan Suckup. He picks up the first down, and we're just going to settle for it right here. And the kick from 35 is no good, and then Tebow finds Moreno for the win. Drops aplenty, and the Chiefs are shocked in OT.
Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
A brutal loss, and there's something magic, as mentioned, about Tim Tebow. It just seems he always figures out a way to win no matter what. 10-7 is our score the next week against the St. Louis Rams. Leroy Jenkins carving up this defense, throwing the ball, and here we are running the ball. Leroy Jenkins is closing in on the single-season rushing record held by Eric Dickerson of the Rams, ironically. That would be pretty cool to beat his record against his team, the St. Louis Rams, who were in L.A. at the time. 20-14 is the score in the second half for Leroy. 3rd and 16, and he delivers a beauty. But of course it's dropped. It's been the theme all year long. This team just has a brutal time with the drops, with the poor running game, and the defense isn't helping either. They're one of the worst in the league as well. So the 6'9", 255-pound Leroy Jenkins has had to be a hero for most of the year. Stopped there, 23-21. The defense gives up another touchdown. So we're late into the third quarter. Jenkins with a beauty to Jeremy Urban, who then loses the ball. It's not bad enough that these receivers can't catch. Now they can't hang on to it. And with the fight for the fumble, it's won by the Rams. I mean, this is just, you can't make this stuff up, just the pure amount of ridiculous mistakes. The O-line's been awful too. I get hit as I throw, but McCluster gets under it for the 45-yard Chief touchdown. Kansas City keeps on scoring. We are the highest scoring offense in the league at about 33 a game. It looks like I'm going to need maybe even more than 33 with how Bradford and the Rams are playing in this one. Jenkins on the run. There's Mike Cox for the first down with 4:20 to go. The following 3rd and long, Jenkins hit as a throw. There is Pope. I mean, I just got decked again, pickup of 10 when we needed 15. It's one of those type of games. I refuse to just punt it away and hope Bradford and the Rams don't score, because usually they do. We're going to go for it on a 4th down and 6. It takes guts, baby, to win in a football game like this. Jenkins in a pass rush, and I run right into the hands of the defensive back. Turnover on down with a Kevin Dockery sack. It takes guts, but it does take a little bit of us, smarts and better decision-making, I guess, but they do not score in the end. Leroy to try and win the game. I get one first down right here. One more for the victory on 3rd and 8. And Jenkins squirts through a hole, heads to his right. First down Chiefs. Kansas City wins this one behind a 301-yard passing day from Leroy Jenkins. Let's check out the numbers going into the home stretch. 198 yards rushing for Leroy, too. And we have 2,055 yards, near the record from Dickerson.
Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
So this should be the week where we break the all-time rushing record in a single season. We're tied. Here's Jenkins to Dexter McCluster. Less than a minute, the Chiefs take the early lead. Jenkins gets crushed on this play, but finds Tony Moeaki, who's turned into a fine player in the back half of the season. Then Jenkins gets rid of it towards Dexter McCluster. Ryan Mouton with the pick. So here we go, a foot race to the end zone. I got 99 speed, so good luck trying to find the end zone. And he's shoved out by Leroy Jenkins. But it was a horrible interception. Jenkins makes up for it with a great job pursuing the football. We're tied at 7. The next Chiefs drive, a good start again as Jenkins goes deep, and there's Jackie Battle. The running back was split out wide, and he goes all the way for the touchdown. Chiefs enter the red zone again. Jenkins under duress takes off, and Jenkins goes over the top of the defense. My goodness. And Leroy Jenkins helps not only win the single-season rushing record, but throws for just under 400 yards as well. And here's a look at the division race. Chiefs and Raiders. The winner is the AFC West champion.
Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
So this is the final week of the regular season. Jason Campbell and the upstart Oakland Raiders against Leroy Jenkins and the Chiefs. The winner is the AFC West champ. Jenkins begins this critical division championship battle with a brutal pick of Nnamdi Asomugha. Raiders kick a field goal. Next Chief drive, deep ball to McCluster, and here he goes down the right side, and he took one defender to save a touchdown. But a few plays later, Jenkins will do the damage himself, and he's in for the Chief touchdown and the early Kansas City lead. Defense is actually playing well, and here's Kevin Curtis on a quick slant for the 47-yard touchdown. The Chiefs are rolling in this AFC West championship game. Charles out of the backfield converts 3rd and 4. 25 seconds left. I'd love to score points, but there's only one timeout left. Jenkins takes off and gains about 7. So the final timeout's used here. Do we go towards the sideline? Well, nothing, and we miss a field goal. I mean, they took the ball out of my hands on the Super Sim. I thought I'd get another play. So 14-6 is the score. Jenkins in the end zone under duress, throws it away, and that's intentional grounding and a safety. Oh, my goodness, man. I mean, I know the pass protection's been awful, but I'm like, please, near the end zone, just give me a little bit of time, the right tackle. I mean, ridiculous. So we head into the fourth quarter of this division championship. The Raiders mount an incredible comeback. Chiefs are down by 8, but Kansas City has the ball in good field position to begin the fourth. Jenkins gets crushed but finds his receiver. 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. Jenkins runs all the way back to the 25, steps right back up, and Jenkins scores. That was crazy. Look at this. I mean, the offensive line has just given up on the play. Lamar Houston in pursuit, but Leroy Jenkins figures out a way. Raiders kick a field goal. 2:57 left in the game. This is what you dream of if you're a quarterback, to win the division right here, down by 5 late. Jamal Charles makes some magic happen to the outside. 9 yards rushing for the game. 3rd and 11. Here's Jenkins on the deep ball to Tony Moeaki. The tight end's been a huge security blanket here in the back half of the year. He may as well have the Tony Gonzalez number and idea. Tony Moeaki in to block for that 3rd down conversion from Leroy Jenkins. 3rd and inches, Charles is stuffed. So the division championship comes down to 4th and 3 from the 14-yard line. Jenkins, under duress, throws it into traffic, but Moeaki moves the chains. And we are still alive with 45 seconds to go. Gutsy throw. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Here we go. Jenkins and the Chiefs throwing quickly. Moeaki gets by the defense, and the Chiefs take the lead. 26-25. The crowd is dead silent. I don't know why. Tony Moeaki, just one more play. PAT to make it a 3-point game. And ironically, he dropped the ball, but he made the catch when it mattered. Gutsy drive to take the lead. Here we go. That we need a stop. Campbell is running the ball. I don't know why he's doing that. 3 straight runs. The Kansas City Chiefs, led by Leroy Jenkins, mount an incredible comeback. 292 yards for the quarterback. And we are AFC West champions. What a thrilling fourth quarter comeback for Kansas City. We needed a 4th down conversion of Moeaki, and we get it done. Here's a look at the touchdown to win the game for Kansas City. Moeaki, I mean, we've been so quiet this year, but in the last month of the season has stepped up in a big way. The Chiefs at 12-4 are AFC West champions, and it took a thrilling finish to get there. Leroy Jenkins is 6th in the league to close the regular season passing with 30 touchdowns, but 89 quarterback sacks. I mean, the offensive line was embarrassingly bad. So was Jamal Charles, but Leroy Jenkins made up for it for the most rushing yards in a single season ever. Brandon Carr, also the league leader in sacks, and the returning was ridiculous. Javier Arenas, who will be healthy for the playoffs, 3 return touchdowns and 5 punt return touchdowns with 3 kick return touchdowns. 1st in offense, 1st in rushing, led by Leroy, and 1st in points. We begin the postseason after a bye week with the AFC divisional round. The New England Patriots battle the Kansas City Chiefs. This is the Madden 11 Superstar mode with Charger Dude 95.